Let's take the first one, which is biodata. Maybe let's start with that. Okay. So what is biodata? As the name suggests, till 10th standard we used to have a subject called biology, right? So what was it about? External characteristics. And so biodata is generally about your height, weight, color of hair, eyes, etc., etc., etc. And that is what biodata is. So do you really need a biodata to apply for a professional job? I don't think so. You need something else. Biodata could be useful if you are going to apply for jobs which involve some maybe physical labor. So as an example, certain manufacturing companies where lifting is involved, 50 kgs, 100 kgs, maybe lifting is involved, they would ask for biodata because your weight, your physical characteristics are very important over there. But a desk job, a professional job, a job of a company secretary, I don't think the physical characteristics matter. So is it really a biodata that you are applying for? I don't think so. That's not the technically correct term to use. So what's the difference between CV and a resume now? So technically speaking, the CV is a larger one, very simplistically speaking. CV, curriculum vitae or curricular vitae, it talks about your whole achievement so far, whatever you have done so far. For freshers, yes, surely it's all about curriculum, syllabus, subjects, topics that you have learned. And resume is a shorter format of that. So generally, what I recommend is if you are an experienced professional, maybe even if it's an internship that you have done, if you are an experienced professional, generally you need a resume. Resume is a shorter format, up to 1.5 pages. CV is a larger one. Maybe it involves everything that you have done so far. It may focus on different subjects, different educational qualifications, different degrees, any certifications that you have acquired. So CV is a longer one. Resume is a shorter one in very simple terms. But generally, as I said, what you can do is if you are a fresher, think about a CV. If you are experienced professional, think about a resume and use those words, technically correct words. What I mean by that? CVs are, as the name suggests, curriculum. So curriculum, syllabus, degrees, subjects, whatever you have learned, you have to describe all. Okay. So every year, maybe 3 years, 5 years of degree, that you have to write all those things over there. And in resume, maybe a question over there. Okay. So a resume, how long should it be? What do you think? Have you heard anything? Do you know anything? How long should it be? No idea? I surely think that resume should not be more than 1 or 1.5 pages. Just think of a situation when you study for your exams, or you have studied for your exams, or when you are reading something, a long document, a report or a paper. First page when you start reading, compared to that, the 5th page, the 10th page and the 15th page, you are not the same enthusiastic person. Would you want this to happen with the interviewers as well? I don't think so. So the shorter the resume would be, highlighting important points. Obviously, I don't think that you should just shorten it and get rid of all the important facts in there. That's not the point. But something that is relevant, something that is important should stay at the top. And so you should follow a process where less important things you can only mention at the bottom, more important, more relevant things you can write at the top, maybe couple extra lines on each of those. Think of it like a real estate that we have in the real world. Real estate is very valuable, and so your space on the paper for writing a resume is equally valuable. Something that doesn't add value should not find its place over there. Just use this rule of thumb. So should I add a certification which I have done in 1995? If it adds value, do have it. If it doesn't, just get rid of it. So you ask me, coming from my degree, I finished it in 90s. Should I put it over there? I think I can mention it in one line, but not a lot of emphasis on what I did and the classes and degrees and whatnot, because that is not relevant anymore. It's been 20 years since I have graduated. So what happens is my experience takes more precedence. The recent last 5 projects that I have done possibly are more important. So think of resumes, CVs or any other document that you submit as a real estate. There is a value to it, you should have it. If there is no value, just get rid of that from the paper.